What's up, guys? I'm just showing off my anti-roll bar kit. I'm gonna kind of explain what I'm gonna do with the tabs and everything, and how I'm gonna mount everything, and just show you the quality of the anti-roll bar I got and why I chose that one. All right, so it's an advanced chassis roll bar or anti-roll bar. It's all chromoly. This is a 41/30 inch and a quarter. That's the actual anti-roll bar itself. This is all chromoly also. Everything's chromoly. It's got 8-inch arms, and this is attached to like that. Then this is all chromoly as well, with the bushing in there. And then this goes like this. Okay. So this welds to the frame. And then this gets welded to this bar. But it's chromoly, so I gotta get it TIG welded. And then these attached to my rear end. And then these 41/30 also chromoly bars attached to these rod ends. And I upgraded to the chromoly rod ends as well. So yeah, this is like super strong. And it comes, with both sides. I got the longer anti-roll bar just so I could play with if I wanted to run it inside my frame or outside my frame. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna go on the inside of my frame, but I just wanted to play with it a little bit before I even messed around. So here, let me grab one of these. So these arms are going to be mounted to the actual bar. It's going to be welded to it. So I'll just grab one of these. This is the pivot point, pretty much, of the anti-roll bar. It'll go to the frame like this, and then the bar will go straight across from this side to this side. And then whenever the rear end goes up and down, it makes it go up at the same time. So whenever you launch off the line, a lot of cars like to twist because of the torque. The drive shaft spinning, it spins both axles or whatever, and it has more torque towards the left front. But once you have an anti-roll bar, it makes the torque distribute evenly, and it launches straight and actually goes instead of twist. So I've just been playing around with where I'm gonna place my arms. So I don't know if I'm gonna run them on the inside like this, or if I was gonna run them on the outside like so. But I mean, I've got plenty of room. Here's a tire. That's 29 by 10s. And that's like up against the fender. They're literally just sitting there. But I've got plenty of room either way. So I could run it on the outside of my frame rails, like out here, and actually, I think, kind of distribute the launch better, I guess, than if it was on the inside. Because my frame rails are 24 inches apart. So, I don't know. Just been playing around with it a little bit. Just wanted to give you guys a little update of what's going on. See, I'm actually doing stuff. It's been crazy, the holidays and everything else. But I got my seat mounted in the other night. I just was playing around with it. I only mounted it on this side so far. It's not even bolted on the other side yet because it got real late and I didn't want to make a lot of noise for my neighbors. And it's actually kind of late right now, so I'm probably not going to build the other side yet. I've got the other bar in. That's the bar right there. But I don't have the bolt holes over there yet. But definitely getting a little bit closer every day. I got a break coming, so I'm gonna build all the floor stuff, all the floor pans, and my back sheet metal is gonna go in. I might X this frame right here. I might run an X right here, and then I'm definitely gonna run at least a crossbar between my back roll bars. If I don't X them, I might X them also. Mainly just for stability, because this car has, I mean, it's definitely way more stable than it was, but I cut everything out of this car, so I want it to be very, very rigid and strong whenever I get everything going again. But that's the anti-roll bar, and I appreciate you guys checking it out and checking out the progress. Super excited. I ordered my axles yesterday from Strange Engineering. They said it was gonna be like 3 weeks for them to come, because they got to custom cut them and put the 40 spline axles, or grind them or whatever. So it's gonna be, like they said, like 3 weeks for the turnaround. They said if they would have had them on stock or in stock or whatever, they would have been like a 2 or 3 day turnaround. But oh well, that's okay. That's just one more thing I got to look forward to come to me. So I'm excited about that. And then this thing is finally gonna be off jack stands. God, I can't believe it. Just to see this thing on the ground, where it's gonna be sitting, like ride height. Oh man. So excited to see that. It's gonna be like, I don't even know. I'm gonna be extremely excited to see that. It's literally been on jack stands for like 5 years. Moving from place to place. Whenever I cut it all apart, and then I went through a divorce and everything, and it had to go sit somewhere else, and it sat somewhere else, and then it sat somewhere else, and it's just been collecting dust and rust and everything else. So finally getting this thing rolling again. It was my first car. I drove it to high school. Actually, my buddy was here this weekend. That he used to ride with me in it all the time, and he was super excited to see it rolling. Like getting closer to being together again. So it's just cool. Like, it's got sentimental value. Nobody even knows what a 200sx is for the most part. They're not going to know what it is when they see it on the road, but it'll cause a lot of questions. So that's cool. But thank y'all again for checking it out. I'm going to get to work and see what I can do about getting this thing installed. I got to remake these brackets right here because they are chromoly. I've got to make these out of mild steel, and then I can weld it to my frame, and then everything else can be TIG welded to my rear end. And I'm gonna have somebody do that because I don't know how to TIG weld. I could probably figure it out, but I've never done it, so I'm not even gonna mess with it. I'm gonna let somebody that's a professional do that. I've got plenty of experience MIG welding, so I can do all the mild steel stuff, but with a chromoly and TIGging, I ain't even messing with that. I'll let somebody know that knows what they're doing do it. So thank y'all again. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna have a lot of stuff coming up soon. Please stay tuned. Spread the word. It's definitely coming. Thank y'all. Later.